teams like Washington try to get you into that? Do you feel like, hey, how do you deal with it?
You just got to take it play by play. It's something that you can't just look down on. If they make a big play, you got to get up next play and execute your defense. And the tempo is tough. Everyone can admit to that. And it's just, during practice we try to emphasize that speed, so we get the scout team going like one snap, and then right after the snap's done, then they get to the line and snap. So we try to keep up with it on that, and that's big though. The speed is something that gets you tired and tries to get your mind, your mental, and everything. Your physical abilities just shut down. But you just gotta next play. You just gotta give it all. And if you can't, then you tap yourself out. Get somebody fresh in, give you a few plays off, and then come back out as soon as possible.
Mana Rosa, our guest. With respect to that, Mana, do you have to have almost a line change in hockey mentality when you're on the sideline about when you got to get back out there? How does that all work in terms of getting fresh guys in when the tempo is so fast?
We try to substitute. Just like every once in a while we'll have one guy switch out. We won't have the whole line, because it's easier to switch out one guy at a time than it is to switch out the whole D line. So, and if we're closer to our sideline, that's when usually the changes will happen, so we don't have to run as far. So we just get guys going in one by one. If not, maybe if the D tackles come out and then two fresh guys go in, and then the D ends come out and then two fresh guys go in. But we try to just keep our guys fresh so we can just play to the best we can.
Last couple of things with Mana Rosa joining us. Bishop Sankey leads the conference in rushing. What do you see in him and the challenge he poses for you guys in the interior?
He's a great running back. He's just downhill runner. He tries to find the cutback lanes, and we just need the cutback defenders just need to fill those gaps and make him run to the outside, bounce, and so our perimeter players can make the plays. And that's our main focus, is just cutting off his ability to get vertical down our defense, down the middle of our defense.
I know that Keith Price's status is somewhat uncertain as we speak now, but it looks as though if Siler Miles ends up being the guy, does he look like somebody that can run it pretty effectively too, a la Keith Price? And what are the concerns you have to have with dual quarterback threats like that?
They both are running quarterbacks, and they're both speed, and that's something that we need to take advantage of, is just playing, keeping them in the pocket, and just trying to execute our defense on them.
Thank you, Mana.
Thank you.
When you look at, it's obviously limited film on Siler.
Mm-hmm.
How does he differ from Keith?
It's not really much of a difference, to tell you the truth. They're both good quarterbacks. I mean, I'd say Keith Price, he'll throw the ball more than he'll actually keep, and especially recently, because now that his knee and everything, he's just getting injured and stuff. But to me, they're both good quarterbacks, and we got to respect them both.
Last game for you. See, last game playing at Reeser, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Way into this a little bit, maybe emotional on Saturday.
I don't really think about it as much after the game. Yeah, emotions will probably be flowing, but during the game, it's just my focus is just executing our defense and getting our team ready, and just giving it our all for our last game in Reeser Stadium.
And it's important to get a win, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely a win is what we're looking for. We can play, as good as we did against Arizona, but if we don't get the W, it still hurts. It's just something that you just gotta carry on from and learn from.
Well, how happy are you with I know it's 3 losses, but the defense is progressing each game. How pleased were you when you guys watched the film?
I'm happy with our defense. We just need to jump on them quicker. We gotta come out strong, and we can't be that second half team. We got to be that all 4-quarter team. And but I'm proud of our defense. When adversity kicks in, we step up and we try to play the best we can. And I think our defense been executing pretty well. So I'm very proud of them.
How much confidence you guys have knowing that you really shut down a pretty dynamic ASU offense, holding the 3 points second half?
We're very confident this week. It's something we always look at as being confident in ourselves. So we can be mentally right and physically right. So our defense. We're down on the other side of the field, and we're always just trying to keep everybody going. Keep them going and getting them staying in the game, and not looking down, keep their heads up, and that's something that we always emphasize in and at practice and on the field.
You guys talking about how big this game is you know, he's trying to stop a 3-game losing streak, but also in terms of the future, you know, or do you guys try not to put that kind of pressure on this game?
Well, you know, we want to win, that's for sure. You know, that's something. I mean, losing those 3 games is, you know, we look back and you just like those are games we could have won, and but you know, we always look forward and to the next game, and that we just keep the past in behind and just focus on what's coming up next.
For Scott, as a Washington native, he's talked about his dislike for UW. Is that, I'm trying to stir the pot, but is that, do you see that fire in him whenever you guys play?
Yeah, definitely. He's just because he's from Washington, you know, he's just. It's just like how I was when I was playing against Hawaii. You know, it's just one of those things. Like you want to do good against your home state, and you want to know. But you know, it's he's just one of those dudes that he's like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna play, and then try to do my best. You know, especially if family's gonna be here. You know, that's even bigger deal for him. So, you know, he's a great player overall, and I think he brings his A game every game.
Last one for you. We talked about how you guys are making strides, progressing. The offense has sort of sputtered over the past 3 games, and really all year you guys have struggled to find that perfect balance in the game, play that complete game. Is that right? You still searching for that complete game?
Yeah, you know, well, we just need to come together and just play that complete game, you know, get offense, defense rolling, you know, and just keep it up. Like, we got to keep the momentum on our side, you know. We can't get a touchdown and then defense go out and they get a touchdown, or we can't get a pick and then offense comes out and doesn't score. You know, it has to go both ways, and if we keep the momentum on our side, then we can overcome anything.